What's up, friends? Crazy hair, don't care. Gonna get to my bed and do the laundry. But instead of doing the laundry right now, because I've already done a bazillion food prep things, started the laundry, and cleaned up my kitchen and living room, I thought I would come on here and share with you guys 3 things in just the next 3 to 5 minutes you can do. And where is my charger? 1 second. 3 things you can do in order to close 5-figure deals with fun and ease. Are you guys ready to see behind me? I'm like cleaning all these things up. Let me get my charger. My son moved it for his phone. All right, I'm plugging this in. Are you guys ready for this? Obviously, I did not prepare. But sometimes the preparing things, it's better to not prepare. It's better to just be in flow. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I had a really successful webinar yesterday, and I wanted to share with you some cool things that are working today, now in 2021. Okay, so here's what personally works for me. I'm going to share with you guys my tips. If you can type the number 3 in the comments for the 3 things I'm going to share with you. And these might be different than other things you've heard. So these are some brand new things I've been trying. Hi, Jay. Thank you so much for the 333 in the comments, please. So what's 5 figures? Well, it's 10K and above. It's anything that's got 4 zeros after it, or it could be 999s, whatever you want it to be. It's 5 figures. So how do we do this? Well, number 1, you guys ready for the number 1 thing? Your brand has to look good online. I talked about this yesterday on my workshop. But the thing is, I always have to start with this. It's always the number 1 thing, because you get 2 seconds, type the number 2 in the comments, to grab somebody's attention. If they do not know you, assume they don't, and assume they don't know anything about you, then it has to be very clear just at a glance. Say it in the comments. At a glance, get 2 seconds. At a glance, what it is you do, and you need to look like you're $1 million online, even if you're just starting up. It would be like business owners who go into business for themselves. They invest a lot of money. Let's say it was a local business, sometimes $100,000, $500,000, even $1 million, right, to get everything up and running. When I talk to people about a 10K or 20K business in a box program with me, that's because you need $1 million looking brand. Now, you can do this cheaper. Let me give you some hope real quick. Let me give you some hope. I have some great resources you can put in the comments if you want some hope, some great resources. You can use Canva, you can search on Etsy, you can use Fiverr. Let's say you got $100, like, you can get started. But the point is, you really need to be consistent with your branding. Put that in the comments, and your design, so that people know what it is you do and that it looks higher ticket. Because I'm talking about 5-figure deals. I'm not talking about $100, a $7 thing. I'm talking about 10K and above, 10K, 20K, 30K deals. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is this. You have got to be consistent with your social media marketing and list building and email newsletters. You're going to usually, to have a kind of 5-figure deal, it's for those who've been in business at least for a little bit, and they've got some people following them. So that's why we started out with the branding design, so it appeals to people. Just even press follow or like, right? And the second part is growing that audience, showing up daily in your area of expertise, really giving the goods, like truly not holding back. I know, and why I don't feel bad about doing Facebook marketing trainings on here, or even when people don't hire me and they hire someone else. Legit, this week, you want to know what happened? Somebody the day before a big deal was like, oh yeah, Tiana, thank you so much for that Facebook training. I went and bought a Facebook training from somebody else. And I'm like, cool. Whatever. The thing is, like, you gotta release it. It's like the whole thing with love without strings attached. And I really want you to think about that with your marketing. To really love others without strings attached. You're gonna give the goods without wondering if you're gonna get paid. Because the truth is, when you're so generous and you're truly speaking from a place of knowledge and you're a master in your field, you can show up in a different way and you don't have the fear. So that's number 2. And then the third part is, you've got to have a way that is really kind of high tech and automated, and has very specific calls to action to get people on calls. That's the more complicated piece, is this third piece. The first 2 are pretty simple and straightforward, but the third piece is more complex. It could be a workshop, a webinar, or a funnel series, but the point is, you have to position yourself as an expert in your field and truly be an expert in your field. We're not talking about faking it. We're saying, like, you have to show up at such a different level that somebody gets a credit card or a debit card or a bank transfer out and they're excited and grateful to pay you for 10, 20, 30K and above. Do you see what I mean? And if you're like, who would pay for that? And maybe you're even having thoughts about me, but that's your own imposter syndrome. I don't take that on. I don't have imposter syndrome. I have before, and sometimes I still struggle with it. But the truth is that's a money mindset issue on your part, or you're not providing enough value to people that they're not interested in purchasing. But usually it's a combination effect. When I work with my clients, I'm like, let's package something that's super high value, show people through social media marketing or a webinar or a masterclass or a sales call how truly valuable you are, and then it's asked for the sale. And the truth is, it's not 100% ever, but you should be closing 50 to 80% when you follow a certain sequence that I teach, because it's not even a close. Again, if you're positioning yourself with branding well designed, 2, you are positioning yourself as a true expert. You're giving. You're just like, oh my goodness, you guys, this is how you do this thing. Let me help you because I know what I can do helps you. This could be fitness, this could be smoothies, this could be all kinds of things. All kinds of things. It doesn't matter what niche you're in. And then the third part, though, that sales piece, the value piece, that piece, again, is a little more complicated. It does usually require us sitting down going through that. But how I position myself, just to share with you some things that work. Are you guys ready for that? 5 in the comments. 5 in the comments if you want to hear what it is. I believe in super high value masterclasses live on Facebook. I do a short registration. Sometimes I do pop-up Facebook group training. There's a few ways I do that. I usually send a few emails, invite people to it. I stream live on Facebook, and I really show up in my power. I show up sharing the goods. And then the people who are ready, have the money and the mindset to purchase, are there and excited to purchase. And that's how you close 4 and 5 figure. And I assume if I was selling something 6 figure deals, it's the same thing. You're just going to have to build the package with a lot more value as the price point increases. But value doesn't mean more time always. Value means transformation. So those are the 3 things that are truly going to change your business online, and it's consistently showing up day in, day out. A leader doesn't like sleep in. If you were in the military and your sergeant didn't show up that day and didn't show up the next day and didn't show up the next day, they probably think he was dead. But like, if you guys aren't showing up online and you're like, oh, this day doesn't matter, then you're right, it doesn't. And that's why you're not going to close high ticket, and you're not going to attract high ticket. High ticket people, high performance people, high achieving people, that's all the same. Just so you know, did you see how I did that? It's the same. High achievers are willing to pay a high ticket because they know they need it to get transformation. That is just the way it is. So if you play the game and you play it to win, and you're in this game to be a top 1%er, and you want to work with the other 1%ers, you got to show up in a different kind of way. And it's the way the 99% of other people won't show up and make excuses and all that. But if you're a 1%er and you're interested in working with me, you can send me a message. I've got some VIP 6-figure club spots still open. I have incredible bonuses going on, and I'd love to talk to you. You can just send me a message. I'll send you an application form. We can jump on a call. That's how we roll it, friends. So I hope this encouraged you. I hope this helped you think about things differently. God bless you guys. I'm going to get that laundry done now. Go for a nice hike, and you guys have a beautiful day. Happy Sunday and Happy New Year.